Hey, what's going on, you guys? Today we're going to be talking about why you're stupid. Also, we can call this the anatomy of sin. Now, before we get into specifics, why people are stupid, in my opinion, is largely due to the lack of reading. And this can be seen quite clearly in middle and high school. You guys remember when they assigned you summer reading? When did you actually do that reading, if you ever did it? Now, there were actually some good reading materials if you actually took the time to read it, but the fact is that no one reads. Not a lot of people like or love to read. It's boring. You fall asleep. It takes a long time. You could just watch videos, play video games, do something else, right? No one really wants to open a book. What's the last book you actually read? They say the best way to keep a secret is to put it in a book. Why? Because people don't read. And even if they did read the book, they wouldn't be able to comprehend. They wouldn't be able to comprehend or understand what even they're reading. But let's get into it. Why you're stupid. The anatomy of sin, in short, the structure of sin. You're stupid because you do stupid stuff and it dumbs you down. In short, that's why people are stupid. Do dumb shit, become dumb person. Simple. Here is your intellect. We're going to be using objects today. I think it will help make a better point instead of my whiteboard. I'm too lazy to get it out. But here is your intellect. We'll just call this your mind or the thinker. Now, your intellect, your mind, your brain, is the thing inside of your head that helps you reason, help you draw conclusions, help you to understand stuff. The thinker. Now, located inside of your mind is your conscience. Now, your conscience is that thing that it tells you right from wrong, good for bad, right? That's pretty much all your conscience does. Super important, not all that it does. That's what it does. Now, in addition to your thinker or your brain, right, you also have inside of you, this is my headphones case, but in this case, it's going to be, no pun intended, this case is going to be your will. Now, in short, your will is the thing inside you that moves you to do something. Your mind, your will work side by side. They can't work without each other. Now, thoughts will come from who knows where, but they will enter into your thinker, your brain, your mind. And in return, your mind sends these thoughts to your will. And at that point, your will makes the choice to actually do this. For example, the thought of, I'm hungry, let's go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac comes into your mind. Your mind sends that to your will. Your will says, that sounds pretty good. We're going to go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac. Right? So you see, into the mind, to the will, moves you, pushes you to do something. Simple. Now, let's say a thought like, I don't know, let's steal a car comes into your mind. Now, okay, before we get into that example, your mind is designed to know the truth. That's how it is designed. Now, can it do otherwise? Yes. Your will is designed to only will good thing. Can your will be broken? Can it do otherwise? Yes, but it was designed in a specific way. So the thought of stealing a car comes into your mind. Now, your mind presents your will this option to steal a car. Now, like I just said, your will cannot will something bad. It can't directly will that. So what your will does is sends this thought, this idea back to your mind and says, look, we can't directly act on that. So you need to revise this. So instead of looking at stealing a car from the whole of what this is, you're only going to look at stealing a car from the aspect of the good you will get out of it, because there are good things that you can get from stealing a car. But when you look at the whole, it's going to look something like this. Stealing a car is bad. It's not yours. If you get caught, you will go to jail for some years, possibly. You'll get arrested. It'll be on your record. But at the same time, there is some good, because now you have a brand new car and you didn't have to pay for it. Now you can go pick up your friends. Your friends will think you're cool because you're driving now. You can go and pick up that hot girl that you like and she will be super impressed. So there are good things that come from doing bad things. That's why people do it. But in short, your will communicates this back to your mind and says, don't look at the whole thing of stealing a car. Only look at the good. So your mind rewrites this idea or thought, only looking at it from the perspective that you get a new free car. You can go pick up your friends now. You can go drive hot girls around, blah, 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 etc. Ignoring all the bad possibilities, such as you can go to jail. Ignoring all that. At that moment that your mind does that, it does literal damage to your intellect and to your will, because you literally have to dumb yourself down in order to accept this thought. Once it does that, once you have this new revised idea, your mind sends it back to your will. Your will says, that sounds good. Stealing a car, I get a new car, I get to drive around, go pick up my friends, hot girls. Let's do that. And then your will acts upon that. But in the midst of all of this, you've severely damaged your intellect, and you've severely damaged your will. In addition to that, all of your other lower faculties, such as your memory, your imagination, emotions, those are all going to get disordered too, because everything is connected. So as a result, you dumb yourself down. You're becoming stupid. You no longer look at things from what they actually are, the whole. You're only looking at it from pieces of what it is. Now, when you consistently do this over time, you lose your ability to see the evil of what you've done, or to see the evil in things. And as a result, this is why today it's so hard for people to say what a man is or what a woman is. Why? Because we've dumbed ourselves down so much. And as a further result, things like murder. Murder is no longer murder. Murder is just taking out the trash. Rape is no longer rape. Rape is just a good time. Abortion is not killing innocent newborns in the womb. It's healthcare. Lying becomes your default. Stealing is not stealing. It should have been yours anyways. Having sex with kids, it's just a good time. You lose your ability to see the evil in things once you continuously do this over and over again. Because, again, you're not looking at the whole of what this is. You're just looking at a fragment of it. And when you do that, you're not using your brain how it was designed to. Thus, you are dumbing down your own brain, corrupting your will, which corrupts your emotions, your imagination, and all your other lower faculties. So, in the next video I'll put out, we'll go into specifics on how you actually break this cycle, how we get rid of these problems, destroy these sins, get them out of your life for good. And in short, the answer is stop. Stop doing dumb shit. And you'll stop being dumb. It's literally that simple. But we have a whole step-by-step, I think it's about 9-step breakdown on specifically how you do this. John 14. I don't have my Bible with me, but you guys, I'll put it on the screen for you guys to see, which wraps up all of this. John 5:14. Stop sinning. It messes you up severely, and it makes you stupid. All right, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that talk, and stay tuned for the next video, which I'll be posting hopefully soon. If you guys have any comments, any questions, any concerns, you know where to leave them in the comment below. Thank you. I love you. Have a good afternoon, or have a good morning, because some of y'all are in America. Did I miss anything? If I miss anything, you guys just let me know, and I will clarify that for y'all.